So it's been almost a year since I've done my last manga collection video, and I think it's time for an updated 2017 manga collection. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let me just take my iPhone off the tripod here. And as you can see, I got two new bookshelves. This is my original one right here. So if you see my original manga collection, you already know this is the bookshelf I had. And yeah, these are the two new ones. So I haven't quite filled up the second shelf yet. But once I do, which it almost is, I'll start filling it up on this. Although I kind of wanted the same kind of bookshelf as this, but I can't be selfish or picky at all because these were given to me by my aunt for free. So kudos to her, awesome aunt, and let's get into this haul. So we'll start with this shelf right here, my first shelf, and we've got Bakuman volumes 1 to 20 complete. I got Bakuman from the box set, great deal, so if you want the complete Bakuman, definitely go with the box set, a lot cheaper. And if you want, it's a great story, so definitely check it out. It's about two high school students who get into the manga industry and want to become mangaka, and it's really great, so definitely check that out. Up next we've got Death Note volumes 1 to 12, well 13, but that's not really part of the story, it's an extra thing. Also got this from the box set. This is complete. Definitely, if you're wanting to start a manga collection, I recommend Death Note because it's the cheapest box set out of them all. You can get the complete series for around $60 to $80 online, and it is great. Absolutely amazing story. Obviously, because it's by the best duo. So yeah, we'll move on from that. We got Parasite. I said that's so weird. Parasite volumes 1 to 8 complete. Loved the anime, so I copped the manga as fast as I could. And yeah, didn't regret it at all. It's absolutely amazing. Even after watching the anime, reading through the manga was just as good. And the only complaint I have about these volumes is that it wears on the top, even at like if you do nothing with it. So the material is kind of cheap, but the quality is still not that bad. So yeah, that's Parasite. So onto the next shelf. Something I'm really proud to have. Volumes 1 all the way to volume 37 of Berserk. That is up to date right now. Volume 38 will be coming out soon. I think in July actually. So we got a month or two left before that volume releases. And oh my god, I absolutely love Berserk. I did not care how much money I had to spend on these volumes because after reading the first few volumes, I was hooked. And I just had to get the rest, and it was just something on my top priority list. So I copped that all on Right Stuff and it totaled around like $350, almost $400. So it was pretty pricey, but it was definitely worth it, especially after Dark Horse started reprinting the manga. As you can see, the spines are kind of different. So these are all reprints, and right now I'm up to volume 31, as you can see, because the rest are sealed. The Berserk volumes are usually sealed, and yeah, Berserk greatness. Everyone loves Berserk. If you haven't read it, definitely check that out. So up next we have volumes 1 all the way to 27 of Full Metal Alchemist complete. Now, Full Metal Alchemist is awesome. I watched the original 2003 anime, absolutely loved it. I don't care what anyone says. And then I watched the Brotherhood series, which was amazing as well. It followed the manga, and I got the manga afterwards. So yeah, I'm a huge Full Metal Alchemist fan. I got the box set for this. Very cheap also, so, well, it's not cheap, it's over $100, but it is a great deal. So if you want to get Full Metal Alchemist, definitely go with the box set. And yeah, I love Full Metal Alchemist, so we're gonna move on because I don't want this video to be too long. If I want to discuss about these series, I'll do it in a separate video, sort of like not reviews, because I really don't consider myself a reviewer. I don't think I have the right to review because I'm not as experienced in writing as the manga authors right here are, so I don't have the right to criticize them, but I can do like opinionated videos, so I might call them that instead of reviews. Don't know if I'm gonna do those yet though, but yeah, we got Rosario Vampire volumes 1 to 10 and season 2 volumes 1 all the way to 14. Now, it's weird how they do it, how they split from seasons 1 to 2, but I think the author had to switch to a different like area of Jump. I'm not sure what happened. It was like a different section of the magazine, so he sort of just like rebooted the series. Not rebooted, but like started a second season. It's weird, but yeah, definitely way better than the manga. This is one of the manga I feel like should get an anime reboot, because the anime doesn't do it justice at all. It sort of turns the series into a terrible harem, absolutely terrible. And this is much better. It is more shonen-like a lot, although it does have harem in it and, you know, silly, goofy characters, all that. It does know how to keep a good story, and yeah, I love this series so much. Oh my gosh, I read it through it so fast. Yeah, definitely better than the anime. So yeah, we'll move on, and we have Deadman Wonderland volumes 1 to 13 complete. As you can see, I have a bookmark there. Let me pull that out. That is my... where'd it go? Oh no, that's on volume 1. So yeah, I'm rereading this series because I read through it in one day a while ago. And when I first got it, yeah, this is my L bookmark. L is God. And I absolutely love this series, like every other series I just said, but with Deadman Wonderland, I just read it so fast in like under a day, all 13 volumes, and the anime is trash, just like with Rosario Vampire. It covers only the first 5 volumes of the manga, but let me tell you, the first 5 volumes are done way better in the manga than in the anime, and there's more material, 6 to 13, which only gets better. And originally, Deadman Wonderland was owned by Tokyo Pop, but when it went out of business, Viz Media did a great job of picking these up and reprinting them with nice matte finishes and color pages on the front. So absolutely amazing. Good job by Viz. The only problem I have with Viz is Tokyo Ghoul, but I'll get to that later. So next we have Soul Eater Volumes 1 to 25 complete. Soul Eater was kind of pricey to get. I got it off Right Stuff for around $250. But I'm a huge Soul Eater fan, and I had to get that. Soul Eater is always part of my childhood. One of the first anime I started watching, because I accidentally changed the channel from Cartoon Network to Funimation when I had Fios, and Soul Eater was on. Absolutely loved it. Characters are very, very distinct and unique, and you will never forget them. They will always be part of your childhood if you've, well, not childhood, because if you're watching it now as a teen or an adult, then it's not your childhood. But it'll feel like it's from your childhood because it's that good. You'll get like a nostalgic feeling, you know what I mean? But yeah, Soul Eater, very good. The anime was very good up until a certain point where it's sort of straight off on its own path. So definitely read the manga. But I do recommend watching the anime because the soundtrack is amazing, and the storyline that's animated up until, I believe, the end of the Medusa arc is fairly good. So yeah. Soul Eater. So then we've got Future Diary Volumes 1 and 2. I will pick up the rest, even though it won't be complete, because after Tokyo Pop, not Tokyo Ghoul, went out of business, they never finished printing Volumes 11 and 12 of Future Diary, but I'm still a huge Future Diary fan, and I want to get the rest of the volumes when I have the money, but it's not on my priorities list. So on to the next, well, not shelf, well, yeah, what is it? So it's a bookshelf and then shelves. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I had a little brain fart there. So on to the next shelf. We've got Vagabond Volumes 1 to 12, and I haven't started reading Vagabond, but I've heard great things about it. And once I finish reading, what is it? I'm gonna finish reading Berserk and then a few other series, and then I'm gonna hop onto Vagabond. But yeah, Vagabond, I can't really say too much about it, but it's complete. Spines look absolutely amazing, and the volumes have some color pages. Well, definitely one of the best quality volumes I've seen out there so far or own. So on to the next thing. We've got Volumes 1 all the way to 22 and 21st Century Boys, Volumes 1 and 2 complete. So yeah, it's 20th Century Boys. Haven't started that either, but just got it recently, and I'll be reading that after Vagabond. So yeah, I've got a lot of series I need to read and catch up on, so we'll move on from there. Now, this is what I want to talk about. We got Tokyo Ghoul Volumes 1 to 12 up to date. Now, Tokyo Ghoul, absolutely amazing. Anime doesn't do it justice, but the problem I have with Viz Media, these little bastards, is that they're so behind on English releases. We've got Tokyo Ghoul Re in Japan and Germany and such, and some other European countries that are already on like Tokyo Ghoul Re Volume 6 or 7 or whatever. I haven't been keeping up with that. And we are so behind. We still have 2 more volumes to go before we get to Tokyo Ghoul Re. And apparently Tokyo Ghoul Re, I haven't read it myself, is absolutely amazing. But yeah, the one thing they did do well is the volume quality. Nice Viz signature volumes, same size as 21st Century Boys. They're a little bigger than your typical other manga volumes. And yeah, what I've read up to so far is absolutely amazing, but definitely they need to pick up the pace with these volumes. So yeah, up next we got Citrus volumes 1 to 5. Citrus is a nice gateway into Yuri manga. It's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. I won't go around reading these volumes on the train or the bus or anything, because this is something you keep in your room or read at night. But I mean, it's not like very sexual or anything, but it is like Yuri romance, and it's not something you want to show to your friends like, hey guys, look, I'm reading Citrus or anything. But yeah, besides that, if you guys are already into Yuri or want to get into it, this is a great start, great storyline, nice pacing too with the relationship, and things are going well, or kind of crazy in this series, I guess. So yeah, oh yeah, also Volume 6 will be coming out in I think August. The volumes release very slow, and I don't know like when new chapters come out, like if the manga writer's on a monthly schedule, weekly schedule, or whatever. If you guys know the answer, just let me know in the comment section below, because I am curious to that. So up next, we've got one of my favorite mangas of all time, and that is Vinland Saga Volumes 1 to Volume 8, and this is up to date. I'm so happy they printed Volume 8, because I was so sure that Kodansha was going to stop printing these volumes. Now, Vinland Saga is in kind of a predicament where it hasn't gotten an anime yet. I don't know if it doesn't work out or something, or if they just can't, but it is absolutely amazing, and it is very underrated. And because it's underrated, Kodansha almost stopped printing these volumes. So definitely hop on the Vinland Saga hype. Deserves a lot more praise. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like opinion video on it or something later on, but definitely check out some reviews other YouTubers have, like JB Manga. I think he's got a review up. Can definitely check his out, or NZX Anime Manga, or whatever his channel is. I forgot. He hasn't posted in a while, but he's done a review on Vinland Saga, and they do it justice. So definitely check them out. I'll leave the links to their channels in the description down below. And yeah, Vinland Saga, it's awesome. So up next, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what this is, volumes 1 to 8 of My Hero Academia. Hop on that hype train if you haven't already. It definitely deserves the hype. One of the main, season 2 of the anime is out right now, absolutely amazing. I stopped watching after the 5th episode because I want to save up all 24 episodes and then binge it. So yeah, looking forward to that. And the volumes are very nice as well. So yeah, My Hero Academia, awesome stuff. Next, we've got a classic right here, Dragon Ball Volumes 1 to 16. I've watched a few episodes of Kai, but never really read the manga for Kai, or, I mean, Dragon Ball Z or any of that. I've only read Dragon Ball. So, from what I can tell so far, Dragon Ball is absolutely a classic. It is funny, it is goofy, and it is a very enjoyable series for its time. Now, if you're looking for something like fresh and new, I don't think Dragon Ball will like really do it justice, you justice if you're looking for like a Tokyo Ghoul kind of story or something. Because I mean, this is sort of like the start for all shonen, so for its time it was very good. It is a very iconic series, as you all know, and I'm not bad-mouthing it at all. It's actually absolutely amazing. But it's no Tokyo Ghoul, and I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. I guess I'm trying to say that all the people who hate on it shouldn't really hate on it, because it's like a classic. I'm gonna move on because I'm not making any sense here. So we got One Punch Man, volumes 1 to 11. I think this is up to date, unless volume 12 came out already. If that did, then I need to hop on that. Volumes look absolutely amazing. I don't know why we still haven't gotten our season 2 of One Punch Man, but we definitely need that really quick. And if you can't hold your contain the excitement, definitely pick up the manga, because the manga is absolutely amazing. Art style is awesome too. So you're missing out if you aren't reading One Punch Man right now. And volumes look oh so nice on your shelf. And after One Punch Man, we got volumes 1 to 6 of Black Clover up to date. Or, I'm not sure if this one's up to date, actually. I think volume 7 might have just come out, not sure. But Black Clover is hated on, shitted on very, like a lot, just like Fairy Tail, but I don't think it deserves it. Definitely picks up and finds its own way. Check it out if you haven't. And if you have checked it out, like if you've read up until the first volume, definitely read more. Trust me. I know it's sort of like the same ideology of One Piece, but like if you keep reading, you'll definitely get better and you'll get hooked on it. But for those of you who don't want to wait that long for a series to get good, then it's your loss, because it's actually pretty entertaining. So we're going to move on to the next bookshelf here. We've got the Rosario Vampire box set right there. And over here we've got Silent Voice, volumes 1 to 7. I actually just finished reading this series the other night. Absolutely amazing. Volumes look great on the shelf. And I plan on seeing the movie next, so hopefully that'll be fairly entertaining. Next, we've got volumes 1 to 11 of Yu Yu Hakusho. Definitely need to get the rest of it. I think there's 19 volumes. Once I get the 19 volumes, I'll finish reading it. I read up to volume 11, and I've seen some of the anime, so yeah, pretty good stuff. Up next, we've got volumes 1 all the way up to 23 of Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is absolutely amazing by Togashi, but he needs to stop going on his hiatuses and definitely needs to improve his art style, because it is so bad. This man, he cannot draw anymore. I don't know what's up. Yu Yu Hakusho is good, but like progressively, sometimes it gets good, and then sometimes you can't even tell what's going on, or if a 4th grader drew it, because Hunter x Hunter's art style is bleh. So yeah, watch the anime. I don't recommend getting the manga. Alright, so up next we have Gantz volumes 1 to 19. I am actually missing volume 3 because it was very expensive and hard to find, but I'm very proud to have volumes that are displayed here in my collection, because Gantz is just a series I absolutely love. Probably it's up there, definitely up there with Berserk and Vinland Saga for sure. And I went through the first 80 chapters so fast online, and I had to get the hard copy volumes. But luckily, I found a deal at Book Off, which is a used bookstore in NYC, and I got each volume for $8 a piece. So I was very lucky to find that. And as you can see, each volume is in like new condition, with no scrapes or scratches or anything. And there's the only flaw is some yellow pages, but other than that, the volumes are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, there's just like not a scratch or a crease or anything. They're amazing. So yeah, that's Gantz. Let's put that back in there. Okay, and up next we have Bleach, volumes 1 to 5. Volume 6 to 38, and volume 39 to 48. Now, this is from the first 2 box sets. I actually just got the second box set recently. You probably saw my unboxing video for the second box set. If not, you can go check it out. It's in on my channel. I don't know why I stuttered there so much. And I've read up to volume 21. And I planned on actually rereading the first 21 volumes first before continuing on to the second box set, because there's some spots that I just don't remember, so it's going to be a fun read. So moving on, we've got The 7 Deadly Sins, volumes 1 to 11. Love the anime and absolutely loving the manga, but for some reason I've been slacking with picking up the volumes. I think there's over 20 volumes now out in English from Kodansha, so I definitely need to get back on that and start reading it. Then we've got Battle Royale, volumes 1 to 4 to 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So yeah, I'm missing a few volumes there. I've only read up to volume 2, but I'm absolutely loving it so far. It's sort of like a better version of the Hunger Games, a manga Hunger Games. And yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, if you can afford the series or find a good deal on eBay, definitely check it out. But yeah, Battle Royale. Then on the bottom shelf here, we got Sergeant Frog, volumes 4 and 5. I got those $3 a piece, so I couldn't resist getting those. Probably going to get the volumes 1 to 3 at least later down the line. I also just realized 5 and 4 is swapped. Then we got Fire Force, volumes 1 to 3. Terrific series written by the same guy who did Soul Eater. Definitely need to get the rest of the volumes when they come out. Then we got Platinum End over here, which is written by the same duo who did Death Note and Bakuman. So far I'm enjoying it, but I'm not getting the same vibes I got from the other two. I don't know, it's just not as great as I imagined it to be. But we'll see how it goes. We're only 2 volumes in. I did read the second volume online though. And then we got Code Geass volumes 1 to 7. Missing volume 8 because it's expensive as hell and super out of print online. It can go for like $200. And I'm probably not going to get that because these volumes right here I've had for so long, like since I was in the 4th, 5th grade. So as you can imagine, I'm not very into that series. Plus, they don't even have the nightmares, so it's kind of weird. So definitely prefer the anime. Then we've got random assortment of volumes here, Food Wars volumes 8 and Magi volumes 12 and 13 that I just got as presents for my family members. So yeah, that's cool. And moving on to the last bookshelf, that's not even manga, that's just a book I'm reading. We've got a light novel for Fullmetal Alchemist, The Ties That Bind, which it came with the Fullmetal Alchemist box set. There's the Bleach box set as well. And then I picked this up at Kinokuniya in New York City. Tokyo Ghoul Re Volume 1. Haven't really looked in it yet because of spoilers, but it was nice to have in my collection because the cover looks absolutely amazing and it wasn't that expensive either. So, and last but not least, we have the Code Geass Collector's Edition. I did a unboxing video on that a while ago. You can check it out if you haven't. Definitely cool. Absolutely love Code Geass, and proud to own that on Blu-ray. So yeah, guys, that is my updated 2017 manga collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I've got a bunch of new videos coming out soon. I'm actually getting Copic markers in. I ordered them for my birthday, and I'm going to start some drawing videos, so look forward to that if you guys are into drawing and want to see me draw some like anime characters and such. And yeah, see you guys later.